Ain't no stopping us now. I love that song.
G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV Championship men and women grand finalists. Done. We know who's there.
We are here.
We know who's there.
About time.
Well, it's taken us 20 weeks to get to this position, young
And it
man.
has been a fluid sort of situation too.
It has changed as we go. Now, how are you feeling this week? Because you look a little bit, I was going to say ginger, but we spoke about you rinsing your hair out last week, which you do about 3 times a week, so we won't go with ginger. How are you feeling this week, mate? You look a little bit under the weather.
Just putting on a brave face today.
What's the go? Bit of mad Monday-itis out there at McKinnon?
There might have been yesterday.
How did you go?
Filming on a Tuesday morning is a good idea.
I heard you struggled big time. Went down the old AMF bowling centre. You struck out a few times out in the car park. What was going on down there?
No, I don't know.
Oh, don't know.
Reserve comment on behalf of
Don't
McKinnon
know.
Basketball.
Let's just say that the old dinner went down quickly and came up just as quick, did it?
Buffalo Wings.
Buffalo Wings does it every time. State champ men, Ringwood are there.
Yeah.
Eltham, there. Eltham, can they redeem themselves from 2011? Ringwood, can they redeem themselves from 2010? The last 2 runners-up
Yeah.
will be going head-to-head.
Well, that's kind of good, isn't it? I like
It is
when
good.
you know, a team has either way will have the opportunity to redeem themselves, as you said. It's going to be pretty big for both these clubs.
And I reckon the big story that will come out of it, one way or the other,
Yeah.
good side of the fence or bad side of the fence,
Yeah.
Adrian Sturt.
Right.
Played for Eltham last season.
Oh, yeah.
On the losing side of the situation. At Ringwood this season, having a great season.
How did he go on terms with Eltham? Do you know?
Well, to be honest, I'll put it out there.
Mhm.
I don't think they ended on the best of terms.
Okay.
I don't know that. I just think that maybe things didn't pan out the way that either party wanted
As is
them
often
to.
the case,
Yeah.
but I think, you know, whether that serves as motivation for him, we'll see.
Maybe.
Either way, I think he'll be playing some pretty good basketball. I was there Saturday night, mate, and tell you what, he was a game changer.
Well, Ringwood, how's the crowd? Because I heard
mate.
out at the chocolate factory down there in Ringwood, they were queued up
Well,
through to the golf course car park.
it was chockers. There,
Massive.
You were shoulder to shoulder with everyone down there on that big
Were you,
stand
were
there.
you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you sniff the chocolate on the way? The old chocolate
Yeah, I
factory?
tried to, mate, and I still don't know what you're
Nothing.
talking about. Nah, must have been
Man.
downwind again. Yeah, no go, mate. But it was fantastic. The game was good, high quality.
Well, tell us about it, because we're going to talk about it right now.
Yep.
Ringwood 103 defeated Crow Bay 82. I think the end result, 21 points,
Yep.
probably isn't a great reflection on the game because
Absolutely
it blew out
not.
very, very late. Crow Bay were within about 8, I think, at
Yeah.
3/4 time. Tell us about the game.
Well, look, Corai Bay were always, you know, just thereabouts. Ringwood looked like they were in control, but we always thought every time Corai Bay pushed,
Bang.
Ringwood came down and scored again. It was kind of like the US-Spain gold medal game, actually. Every time Spain pushed, the US said, no, I don't think so. So I think it was pretty similar to that, to be honest with you.
Massive crowd at the Chocolate Factory. 31-16 start by Ringwood.
Yeah.
Stingrays back to within 8 points at the last change. 35-22 last quarter by the Hawks to cement the grand final berth.
Shot the ball well too.
Bang.
Yeah.
Adrian Sturt, 28 points, 7 rebounds, 7 triples by the big fella.
Yeah, mate, he was
Night
unconscious.
out.
He was just, by the end of it, he was
He
just
was
sort of catching
unconscious.
and just letting it go.
Skylar Boland, 20 points, which is pretty handy off a defensive rebound, let me tell you.
Yeah, not bad.
Skylar Boland, 20 points, Sam Belt, 19. Willie Weimer, the old machine himself, 17 points.
He did it quietly.
How old's Willie Weimer these days?
Oh my god, no, he's been going around for a while. He's
No,
got a
dub, Willie
few
Weimer.
games under the belt.
17 points. Eric Williams, 27
Over
to
the
9.
sand belt.
Eric Williams, 27 to 9. I do apologise. He had a very, very long, hard
I
Monday.
apologise too.
We apologise to those that had to clean up the mess in the car park too, by the way. Eric Williams, 27 to 9. Jason Reed. Well, they don't like seeing that sort of stuff out on a Tuesday morning when they're out cleaning
They were
up.
like, well, who was out on a Monday?
Yeah, that's right. Jason Reardon, 23 points, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks, 4
Very
steals, 3
good.
trays. He just fills it up across the deck. Ringwood. Let's get to Corai Bay first. Hats off to them. First
Fantastic.
season. Very
Fantastic.
good.
They did a great job.
Yeah.
They really did. I think they're probably 2 of the premier forwards in the competition.
Definitely.
Building around those guys, they got some talent there, and they've shown that they can put together a strong team.
He will back next season.
Well, look, you'd hope so. Oh, who knows?
so.
Who knows? Who knows? But I think if he is, they'll be thereabouts again. I'd imagine.
so.
Yeah.
Ringwood. Talk about them for a quick second.
Fantastic.
Okay, that's enough. Eltham 76 went down to Waverley 94. Now this is a Saturday night game.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, Eltham smacked Waverley the week before.
They did.
Waverley's come out and returned fire on Saturday.
And they did.
Trigger played for Eltham.
Yep.
Hold that thought. Benny
Yes, I
Lewis
will.
didn't play for Waverley. Hold that thought. Very open game offensively. The Falcons hit 13 of 24 triples.
Yeah.
The main exponent of that, Brett Kelleher, 30 points and 8 trays from downtown. Very good.
Well, he's the sort of guy that can just heat up very quickly.
Best game of the season for him.
Oh, no doubt. It was a good timing for him too. Yeah, no, he's a good player, mate.
Platnick 20 points, hold that thought. Dillon 13 points. Waverley jumped to a 30-17 start and then a 21-12 third quarter. That did the damage. Trigger had 26, Liam Norton 17, Scotty Cuff 13, Matt Fennell 4 points.
Oh, wow.
Hold that thought.
Jeez.
So Saturday night,
Hold a few, I forgot.
hold a few, yeah. Saturday night it's 1-1.
Yep.
Now, what did you think Saturday night when you heard the result that Waverley had got up by 18 points? How did you think?
Oh, what?
No, you're going to say it. How do you think Sunday would pan out?
They're going to do it again. No doubt. I'm still. They've done it before in finals. They've proven that they can do it. I thought they were going to go again, mate.
I think a lot of people thought that. Sunday game, Eltham 60 defeated Waverley 50.
Absolute slug.
Lowest scoring state championship men's game combined total of the season.
No doubt. Yeah.
It was an arm wrestle.
Oh, well, you know, some people like that as a game style. I don't. I think it would have been pretty sloppy work. What? How's that about? How's that about? That's not a poor comment.
You're struggling.
Oh, yeah.
You're still breathing .05 at the moment,
Yeah,
man.
I really am.
Hey? What were you drinking at the Old Man Monday? What was the what was the drink of choice for the old McKinnon Cougars?
Actually, it was the Long Island iced teas,
Oh,
mate.
right.
They were going through pretty quickly.
Went through you very quickly.
I'm not a big guy, mate.
Came back up very quickly, mind you. This Sunday game now, quick one I want to mention.
Yeah.
8 points down midway through the second quarter.
Yeah.
That's Eltham. 8 points down.
Okay.
Okay. Matt Fennell scored 4 points the night before. In the last 5 minutes of the second quarter, he piled on 15 points. Eltham go in at the break, 34-32 up.
Wow.
Gun. Turn the series around on a dollar coin. Just turn it around. Bang. That was it. Matt Fennell did the damage, did the job. Bang.
Well, he's a class act. He's a gun. He's an absolute gun. And Eltham have a number of those players that are able to do that.
Very much so.
And if Fennell had that poor game on Saturday, well, it was time for him to shine on
he bounced back. There's no doubt about that.
You want a coffee?
Yeah. Did you order a coffee for me?
Yeah, I did order from the machine. But
Yeah,
anyway.
beautiful. Thanks very much. That's yours. Thank you. There we go. We're set. Nice. Like that. Getting back to the game.
Yeah.
Why do we do this?
Oh, I need it, I'm telling you.
Waverley shot at 46% on Saturday. They shot at 26% on Sunday.
26%.
Are you with me or not?
Oh, I'm sorry, this thing's going on, mate. Alright?
46%.
I'm barely here anyway.
Waverley shot at 40. You can't, I'll tell you what, there's crew members that just try and come and be a part of the team, isn't
I know,
there, right?
I know.
They're around here
Oh,
every
everyone
week.
wants to join, it's alright. Good on 'em.
I can't hold that while I talk.
I don't think I can either.
Waverley 46% on Saturday they shot.
It's going down. Let's get it back together.
We just don't do
Let's
any
get it-
breaks here. It's just
No,
all the way
we're
through.
just got to get it back together.
Waverley shot at 46% on Saturday. They shot at 26% on Sunday.
That's absolutely horrible. Horrible work. Come on, get it together.
Trigard didn't play. Man, there's some splonks around here, I'm telling you, eh?
Splonks.
Crazy people. Trigger didn't play on
Yeah.
Sunday.
What was that?
Eltham got up. He was back up north. NBL practice match, I think.
With Kent?
I think so, yes. Well, that's the
Wow.
NBL team he's playing for.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So they called
that
him
was the
back.
question.
He's playing at Kansas, isn't
I don't know.
he? Are you with it or what?
I was asking you.
He was up north. Benny Lewis only played...
Townsville have a team?
Well, they do. Benny Lewis only played 15 minutes in the Sunday game. Probably shouldn't have played.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a bit under the...
Well, no, he's been injured, mate.
But he hurt his car.
Yeah, he's been injured.
He's probably playing at about 60% by the looks
Yeah.
of things.
And young Boyle.
Mm.
I think he might have done an injury Saturday night and had to roll out on Sunday as well for Waverley.
That makes it tough, doesn't it?
Probably shouldn't have played either. Matt
Yeah.
Fennell, 23 and 16 in this game. Very good. Michael Petrini, 16 points. Liam Norton, 14 points. Daniel Dillon, 15. Brad Kelleher had 30 the night before, had 10 points on the Sunday. Ivan Platnick held to 6 points to destroy.
Season low, surely.
6?
That's a season low. That's unbelievable. If you can do that, you go a long way to beating Waverley.
Yeah,
It's
did
been
do
the
much-
case for the last 10 years.
Didn't do much destroying on the Sunday. So Eltham get through.
Yep.
Here we go. Game 1, Grand Final Series. Eltham v Ringwood, 8 p.m. Eltham High School, Saturday night. Previous meetings this year, round 5. Ringwood 73 went down to Eltham 95.
Wow.
That's Ringwood's biggest loss of the season.
That's a long time ago though, mate.
Biggest loss of the season.
Yeah, okay, but we know what Ringwood are like the second half of the season, and a lot has changed since.
Round 14, Ringwood 94 defeated Eltham 81.
Thank you, rest my case.
Who's going to win Saturday night at
I'm a
Eltham?
genius.
Who's going to win Saturday night at Eltham?
I think Ringwood.
By how much?
7.
Who's going to win the
Who do
following
you think?
Saturday
Ringwood?
night?
No, we'll work that out.
Well, I think Ringwood. How can you go against Ringwood? They've
I don't
won
think you
14, 15 in a row.
So we get the brooms out?
They're on fire, they've got depth, everything's going right for them. I just think they are the best team in the competition right now. Well, they'll win this week. And I think if they win this week, they'll win the following Saturday night. So,
Okay.
yes, get the brooms out. If Eltham had any chance, they must win this Saturday night.
Sure.
And I don't
It's
think
not
they
going to happen.
can.
It's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Adrian Sturp to get MVP of the final series. There you go.
In the losing... Oh, no, sorry. No, come on. He played for Eltham last time.
Oh, we've already been
Yeah,
there
I
and
know.
done that.
Yeah, I've already forgotten that.
All stuff.
I don't think you will.
Mad Monday doesn't go down too well.
Skull
Did you
Hole.
dress up for Mad Monday, by the way?
Oh, no, we just went with the old school, you know, NBA, NFL jerseys.
Alright, yeah, what'd you go with?
Reggie Miller, man.
Reggie Miller, good on ya. It looks like the crew's going to open the door to the studio once again. There you go, just a few sound effects coming your way, and we'll close it again. Hang on. There you go, beautiful. Hey, they work well, our crew, don't
And the
they?
little iMovie sound effects that you can do, good door creaks, yeah.
All-star forward state champion working with idiots. Okay, who makes it? Corey Standurfer,
All-star forwards.
all-star forwards for state champion. Because we did all-star guards last week.
Yeah, no worries.
We'll do centres next week and MVPs next week.
Fantastic.
Corey Standurfer, Jason Reardon, Eric Williams, Ivan Platnick.
No, stop there.
Ooh.
Stop there. You're going to get it from
Ooh.
two of those guys. 2 of them are going to come from those 4, I'd imagine. I think I would personally go with Eric Williams as the first one you pick,
Yeah.
and then I'd probably go with Corey Standurfer just over Jason Reardon.
So we've instantly wiped out Chris Williams, Diamond Valley, Matt Fennell, Eltham, been very good. Scott
Yes.
Cuff, the rotator, Alex Bogut King, Sam Belk, Benny Lewis.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah.
I tend to agree with you actually. I think you're pretty well right. I think Standurfer and E-Will
Yeah.
should get in there.
Standurfer's had a great season.
Very
Fantastic.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
State champ women, Melbourne 70 defeated Ringwood 50, 2 20-point wins for Melbourne over Ringwood. They get the clean sweep through.
Oh, I don't think anyone's surprised.
No.
I thought this was going to be pretty comfy for the Tigers.
How do you think Ringwood felt at quarter time?
Full score.
Well, they would have built themselves up all week. We're one down, we're still in it. Come on, let's get it together.
What was the score at
Well,
quarter
we've
time,
got a
Justin?
chance here if we go out and we start
Justin,
well.
Justin.
All we've got to do is start well.
Maybe if you just tell us what the score was, score time.
Melbourne led at quarter time 25-5. Done.
Yeah, we are done.
Game over.
20 points with 30 minutes to go. Oh yeah, you can do it. Nah, but
Done. Caitlin Cunningham didn't play again.
well,
Will she be back for the grand final?
oh, I'd
said last
love
week-
you to find someone
No.
that can tell you that.
You said last week, I asked you on this show, you're the aficionado, you know these things, you
What?
got the inside word, you got the ear to the ground. Well, you had your ear to the ground on Mad Monday, let's just say that.
Yeah,
you got
still,
your ear
wish
to the
it was
ground.
still to the ground, to be honest with you.
You said last week on this show, Caitlin Cunningham isn't totally out of the frame yet. Is she out of the frame now,
I
yes
don't
or
know.
no?
I don't know. I think the only person who can answer that.
Well, you
is
interviewed her
Caitlin
earlier on in
herself.
the year.
Yeah.
Or you and her are mates.
And that is why, or maybe I'll contact her and I'll let you know.
Well, it's too late now, the show's being done
Yeah, but at
now.
least I'll know, and I'm not going to tell you.
I don't think she'll play.
Okay. No, probably not.
And I just think it's hard on the team.
It is.
You know, she's been out.
In and out. in
Mind
and
you, if she called up Jonathan Goodman this week and said, "Hey coach, I'm going to play.
out. Yeah.
I want to play." What would you do?
It's a tough call.
Oh, you got to bring her in.
I think you got to bring her in.
You got to bring her
But they've
in.
been pretty good without her, mate. But I think against Holly Florence,
You got to bring her
you
in.
need her.
If she calls up this week and she says, "Hey, I reckon I might be available Saturday night if you need me, if you want me, it's your call. What would you like to do?"
Yes, sir.
I'd be hanging up the phone and going, "See you Saturday." Bang.
Yep. That's
Done. Ringwood shot at 25% in this game, had 23 turnovers. Izzy B, 15 points, Megan McIntyre, 14. Alice Hammond. Is it Alice or Elise?
Alice. Elise. A-L-I-C-E.
11
How's
points.
that ever
I'm
been
just,
pronounced
I'm
Elise?
just asking you.
There's
That's
no
all
Y
I'm
in
doing. Tori Hansen, 13 points in this game. Krista Ravenberg, 11 points in this game. Melbourne clean sweep through.
Bang, see you later. Yep. Not much to wrap more about that.
The big one
This was
was McKinnon and Eltham. Eltham got game one. Saturday night, McKinnon 53
Yeah.
defeated Eltham 50. Big defensive game. 16-7 third quarter by the Cougars got the win. Julie Brookhouse 11 points. Tess Fury 10 points and 9 rebounds. Tess Fury,
good play, mate.
great player. Olivia Bonampelli 20 points in this game. I think for memory, Holly Florence scored 8 points and 8 rebounds in Saturday night's game.
It's not very good, is it?
Hold that thought.
Yeah, well.
Sunday's game.
Made things interesting though.
Oh, very much so.
Wow.
Very much so. McKinnon 61 lost to Eltham 65 on Sunday.
Yep.
Another great game, obviously. Holly Florence on Saturday had 8 points and 8 rebounds.
Yeah.
You just said that that's not very good.
Oh, did it?
I asked you to hold that thought
I
because
did.
on Sunday, 26 points, 18 rebounds and 5 assists.
She did whatever she wanted to do.
Mate, she slapped the Cougars across the team.
Especially in that second half. I think she started the engine started to roar a bit, and you know she's capable of that. We all know she is. It's just,
V8.
she just fires up.
V8. The engine was roaring.
We used to work for a V8 car company.
Mate,
didn't you?
she was a V8
You know
supercar
about
on
it,
Sunday.
mate. Fantastic.
Every time, I was watching live stats in this game.
Yeah.
Every time Eltham needed something,
Florence.
Holly Florence. Holly Florence.
Holly Florence. Defensive rebound.
Offensive rebounds,
Holly Florence.
defensive, 2 point, mate, everything.
Yeah.
Assist Holly Florence. Every time they needed something, she did it. Eleanor Cesari, 13 points in
Yeah.
this game. Tess Fury, 27 points in this game. Season high, I think, for memory. She's been very good the last couple of months.
Well, she's had to step up
Yeah.
with Laura Thomas, along with her.
Can't
absence
forget
goes
that.
a lot of scoring.
Can't forget that.
No,
McKinnon lost
yeah.
their best player 6 weeks ago.
That's right, and they were very,
Very
very
close.
close
Yep.
to be in a grand final here.
Julie Brookhouse, 17 points in this game. Obviously, Saturday night, you didn't have a game Saturday night. You would have been down there supporting the McKinnon girls. No doubt. You usually get along and support the girls down at McKinnon as much as you possibly can.
Why are you trying to get me bashed? Well, those heels will hurt me.
Grand final series game 1, Eltham v Melbourne. Same matchup as last year.
Yes.
Eltham going for back-to-back. 6 p.m. at Eltham High School this Saturday. Who's going to win and
I
why,
think
young
this is a
man?
really,
Oh, you think?
really tight one. I think. Jeez.
Can I just put this? Can I just put
Yeah,
this
go
out
for
there?
it. Yeah, what do
It
you got?
may help the way you're thinking at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
It may change the way you're thinking
All
at the
right,
moment.
go for it.
Melbourne come into the grand final. No disrespect to Ringwood, who are clearly the 4th best team.
Yeah, don't you?
They had an easy run in the semis. 2 20-point games. Easy run in the semis. Just floated through.
Yep.
Eltham had to work their backsides off to get to the grand
Would have been
final.
a physical game.
3 tough games.
Yep.
They are up and about. They're primed. They're finals hardened.
Are
Eltham.
they tired?
Well, I don't think they're tired. I think they'll be fine.
Okay.
But they are finals hardened.
That's a good point.
I don't know if Melbourne are as finals hardened because they just coasted through the semis. I reckon Eltham get game 1.
So do I.
I reckon Eltham get
That's the way I
game
was
1.
leaning. And then anyone's ball game.
Well, we'll have to wait. We'll talk about it next week. We'll reserve judgment till next week.
Yes.
But if Holly Florence continues the form that she's in right now, and Sam Woosman, the Woodsman,
Yeah.
didn't have a great weekend last weekend.
That's ominous. That's a sign,
You
mate.
can just tell she's going to bounce back and fire.
She's a good player, mate.
I think Eltham get game 1.
Yeah, I do too.
Here
And
we
then
go.
anyone's flip of a coin.
Well, we'll make that decision next week.
We'll do that.
We can have that up our sleeve.
Okay.
Previous meetings this season: round 4, Eltham 54 lost to Melbourne 68.
Yeah.
Round
This is
13,
more relevant. This
round
is-
13,
This is big.
Eltham 53 went down to Melbourne 54.
Defensive slog by the looks of things, and I think this won't be any different this series. And it will. That sort of margin's going to be pretty common.
Does Caitlin Cunningham play? Do you know what's
I
going on?
don't know, mate. Why would I told you I didn't know.
Oh, I just heard you say thanks for the update, Caitlin, before we came on the show. You're on the phone, and I heard you say thanks for the update, Caitlin. All the best. Speak to you later. You know something, and you're not giving us anything, young man.
No, she was out with us last night.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Scored a perfect 300 in bowling, did
Yeah.
you? Yeah. Did you actually get to finish your game down there at Bowls? I know
three
about
games,
after the 4th frame though. You're out in the car park.
I'm gonna say I didn't do well. Let's just say that.
The old Long Island tea, eh? What do they call it?
Long Island iced tea.
Yeah, iced tea, beautiful. All-star
Not
forwards.
really isn't. I won't talk about it.
All-star forwards. Have you still got that taste? Yeah, you have, haven't you? All-star forwards. State champ women. Here we go. Lauren Pearce.
Okay.
Delisha Lloyd. Both from Bulleen, of course. Carly Norman. Sam Woosnam.
Yeah.
Antonia Edmondson. There's one.
Yeah, no doubt.
Tick that box.
Yep.
Bianca Babbage. Laura Thomas. Caitlin Cunningham. Possibly could play this weekend, by the way.
Oh, really?
According to the phone call he had before. Jackie Vanderzeg, Melissa Moyle. Edmondson makes it.
And so
If she doesn't, it's an all-time disgrace.
So does Moyle.
Edmondson makes it. I like that.
I like it
I
too.
reckon Melissa Moyle deserves to be
She's
there.
been very underrated this season, I think. She's been doing it
I
every
like
week.
it. I like it. I'm
Yeah.
with you. Grand final series.
It's huge.
Here we go.
This is huge.
So right now,
excited?
well, I am. I'm
Oh.
looking forward to it.
There you go.
I know you won't. I know you won't talk about anything till next week. But if you were to tip 2 teams right now, If you were just to go, you know what? I'm going to be on Mad Monday for the next 14 days. I might miss a bit of basketball.
Yeah.
Who would you tip right now? State champ men.
Ringwood.
State champ women.
Oh, I'll go Melbourne.
Alright.
In three.
I told you, he's been speaking to Caitlin. He knows what's going on.
Who do you think?
I'm going Ringwood
Yeah.
in state champ men.
In 2 or 3?
In 2.
Yep.
And I'm going Eltham in 2 state champ women.
Britain's
Back to back. See you
Alrighty,
next
wow.
week. What did Caitlin have to say? Seriously?
Dunno.
Ain't no stopping us now.